back to the channel and welcome back to the Varadero strip down and the project of it. I don't know if anybody's had any ideas what I'm doing with it. If you think you know, leave a comment. I'd love to hear some of your suggestions. As I said, following on from the last episode, we've got more stripping down to do, more of the back end. I've already taken off a little bit because obviously it's duplicated on both sides. So let's crack into it. I'm actually filming this in sections, so it's obviously times when I feel up to actually coming out doing a little bit, but you'll see it all as one complete video. So there will be, as I say, it might take me a few days just to get bits done, or maybe even a week, I don't know, but as I say, you'll see the episodes as a continuous. So I'll show you where I'm at the moment and then we'll continue on. So as we left it in the last episode, all the front end plastics, fairings, clocks, infill panels, removed the tank, that's sitting there. So we're moving on to the rear end. I've removed all this side, it's identical to this side. So I thought it was pointless showing you me doing one side and then doing the other. I'll take the other out because, as I say, they are mirror images of each other. So the first thing to do is remove this panel. You've got a bolt there, one there. And if you can see it, one there. And then for the exhaust, you've got a nut there, another one there, and then the actual clip to undo there, and then that whole exhaust will come out just like that one. So I'll set up and we'll remove this side. Still got all this section to remove. But yeah, they weigh a ton. I've got an idea for the exhaust, so. Right, let's crack on, get all this back bit stripped. That's basically the back end, all the framework stripped. obviously all this will be coming out as well, but yeah, that was quite a pain to get out. It's easy from this end, you've just got the bolts there, a bracket that went over the back, and then there's 2 screws in there that I had to soak, which managed to get them out, and then the front is clipped over that bar, and then that enables you to pull that section out of the way with the starter relay fuse box, negative lead, positive lead. And actually get in to see the shock. So there's a lot of cleaning to do. And then I've got to try and work out, I'll take the seat lock out as well. I don't know how far, whether the whole subframe's going to come out, which will be cut, or cut it down. Unsure about the angle at the moment. It will start to make sense as I go along. I mean, you can already tell by, if I'm going to cut subframe, it's changing. Okay, so I've taken out the rear hugger, moved the straps back, actually now got it on its centre stand, so it's strapped on the back, which then frees up the front end. So the next job will be that whole front end out. Thing is, this is where it starts to get difficult. Obviously this combined braking system, which links obviously the front to the rear. Anybody that's not familiar with combined braking systems, when you pull the brake lever on the front, there's 3 pistons in the front, centre one, and the 2 outsides. When you pull on the front brake, it feeds in the 2 outer pistons and a piston in the rear. When you do the rear, it brings on the rear and the centre piston in the front. So you've got a wealth of hoses literally all joined up, all into the front, connected over. You can see that one there, which runs across, again runs into this one, runs down, runs through this unit, and out of that unit into the back. I'm actually considering taking the whole lot out and going back to a conventional braking system. Maybe a good idea, maybe bitten off more than I can chew, a lot of work, but it is just, it's hidden by plastics, you don't see it, but as you're beginning to sort of realise what I'm doing, I'm not going to have plastics on it. There is going to be no fairing, because the easiest way would just be drop the centre, drop the whole front end out, but all this is connected. So better thinking, and we'll crack into it. So I may actually get away with, for now, just leaving all the brake system intact, just undoing these two. That will pull that away, so then it's not connected to the actual yokes. So we'll get the bolts out on the front, get the spindle out, undo these bolts. Now I can drop the forks, and then we'll take out the headstock. The bike supported from the back, it's on the centre stand, so it shouldn't go anywhere, but we'll find out. Right, so I'll drop the spindle out, undo there's two here to the other side, take the spindle through and then drop the front end. So when you see it next time, there should be nothing in the front end apart from the top yoke and bottom yoke. Right, so all I've done is just use a bungee cord just to take the pressure off some of the brake lines. The front wheel's still clamped. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, I've just got yokes to do. They are in a bad way. Still deliberating about the front end, what to do with it, but no, that seems to be holding. So it's up on the centre stand, and then ratchet straps pulling the back down, which actually gives it enough. And that's not going anywhere, and that's nicely clamped. Right, I think we'll stop there for this episode. We'll continue on in the next episode, get the bottom top yoke out, start disassembling handlebars, etc., and get all that clear, so we're just left with frame, engine and rear end. Obviously I have to take this in stages. I can't do the rear end without a front, and I can't do the front without a rear, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll continue on with the front, stripping that down, and then just work slowly backwards. I might put a substitute front end in, one mainly out of curiosity, just want to see what it looks like, because them forks are going to need a lot of work and probably a lot of money. I doubt whether I can actually save the actual outers. I mean, they are pretty messed up, but we'll see. I'll have a look. But as always, any comments in the comments box below. You know, I appreciate all your comments, all your feedback. Again, anybody new watching this and they've just joined, check out the other episodes to say this is a new project for me. See if you can guess what I'm doing. Most of it I make up as I go, so the ideas start to come through. I've got a rough vision from the outset. It is going to change dramatically, but I think it will be fun. I've not seen, well, not on YouTube, I've not seen another one of what I intend to do. But yeah, we'll have some fun. It's going to be a learning process for me, and hopefully people can pick up on it. If you own a Varadero and you want to strip bits down, then hopefully this will help you. Obviously don't forget to check out my playlists and my other videos. There's normally links at the end of the video, so go and have a look at those afterwards. There's plenty in there, plenty of playlists, plenty of bikes that I've done. Obviously don't forget to subscribe. I'm a small channel, I'm still growing. and it is really, really important to me. So join me again in the next episode. Cheers. Bye.